Hey y'all, this is B. I'm sitting at my friend Manda's house with their puppy Nubbins. Nubbins, it's okay. Sit. Good boy. Shh. Good boy. Good boy. So I'm sitting here with Nubbins, so we may hear him bark a little bit through this, but I'm sitting here hanging out at Amanda. Amanda's at practice with her baby girl Elijah, so you may hear a little barking along the way, but we're gonna get through it. So here's vlog number 9, and we're going to be talking a little bit about my bedtime routine as I began traveling full time in my Explorer and Building Out Soul. So this is how I began. I literally just put my blankets and my large scarf up in front of the drive and around the back, and I just covered it this way. It was actually pretty chilly outside, but it did keep me warm. So this is how I had it set up. I was asleep inside of the sleeping bag. And the sleeping bag I have is a Coleman, so it was super heavy duty and nice for like cold. I didn't get too cold unless I was outside of it, so it was pretty handy, but it was also pretty stressful to sleep with just like something not so sturdy. Now I have curtains and I'm working on some nice insulated sheets to put in my windows instead, but at that time this is what I had. So yeah, it's changed up quite a bit. Before we get too far into the morning routine, let's start with the fun part about traveling is you always get to see all these fun animals. So I love cows, and I always get to see cows when I'm out traveling in like rural areas. And then when I was traveling in Charlotte, I got to see these little ducks grow up. So that was really fun. So these are the little types of things, like your life slows down and you're able to really have fun with like the way life progresses. So that's one of my favorite things about traveling on the road. Hey guys, so I just finished the insulation for the ceiling and the walls for the trailer. So that's why there's gunk and sweat and all that stuff all over me. But I wanted to show y'all how I prep my truck for bedtime. So I'm about to show you guys the process because I just folded everything up. Sometimes I just keep it laid out. If I used to do Instacart, so if I wasn't Instacarting, I would just leave it out, laid out, so it's kind of like a studio space. And so now that I'm not Instacarting, I'm working pretty much at my personal studio full time, the virtual studio. I just keep this pretty much laid out, but I cleaned up today, so that's why, and I also put some insulation in the truck, so that's why everything was folded up. So anyways, I'm going to show y'all how I set everything up for bedtime. Typically, when I wake up, and I was in Charlotte, it basically went, wake up how I just showed you, stretch, go to a cafe somewhere to charge up my portable heater, in my charger bank, and do some studio work on my computer, and then go straight to Seoul at the storage unit, start doing work until pretty much sundown, then go head to the gym, take a shower, if I needed to eat beforehand, do that, and then once I'm all showered from the gym, I get straight into my car and I get ready for bed. So I really have a thing about cleanliness, and so after I take a shower, I just like to be straight in my bed. So that's kind of how I still treat it as I'm traveling. But that's basically what every day kind of went like in Charlotte. So yeah. All right. So it looks a little jumbled up right now, but basically, I fold the top down, and then I use this handy dandy wood cutter, or it's actually a cutting board, but I've been using it because underneath there's this little thing that pops up and gets me at night. It like hits me right on my back. So I've been using this as a flat space. And then I'm using my extra blankets that I've been using when it was chillier now as like a comforter space here. So I have some cushion there, some cushion here. And then I'm using one of my mobile working trays as my head space. So that's the first part. And then I have 2 yoga mats, which I should be using, but instead I use them for cushion. So I basically lay them out like this. I wish I could show you guys in a more designer way, but this is what we got right now. So then this thin one I lay out, and then I lay out the thicker, more cushiony one, my lifesaver, because this really makes it feel like a bed, this thicker one. So then we got the thicker one on, looks like that. And I just slide it down a little bit, and I leave a little space here so I can put the curtain up, which I'll show y'all later. But then we have this one, then the comforter goes, or not the comforter, the sleeping bag. During the winter, this is really handy to keep me warm, but for now, since it's hot as hell, it's a perfect add on to my mattress. So typically I fold it up, but right now I'm gonna just unfold it and lay it out here. So then we got our nice handy dandy sleeping bag, now comforter. So now we throw the comforter on. I fold the comforter in half just to add even more cushion to the mattress I'm making. So just tuck this in here. I know y'all can't see it because you're sitting on my knee, but yeah, let's put this on so you can see. So then that's our full bed pretty much. That right there is my wash backpack. So I basically wash up at a gym. I've been using Planet Fitness. It's been coming in really handy. I got my flip-flops, which are super dirty. Like if you ever do this, always have those flip-flops handy, because like it gets really gross in those gyms sometimes. So it's really nice to just have, you know, you don't have to touch anything. Everything is all like in your own space and it's all consolidated. But anyways, so this is what my bed looks like. It's super cozy. I can stretch out all the way. It's really nice. And then I have my fan over there. That's my heavy duty fan. And then this is my emergency fan that's battery powered, that I use if that one runs out from the battery that I have. So from what we were doing today at Starbucks, I only got about 3 notches on the charge out of 5. So I do need to charge it up a little bit more. So I'll probably just sit in the car for a while and allow it to charge on my in-car battery. But yeah, so that's this part, and I'm going to get my pillows and stuff. This is my throw blanket that I typically use. So that's what it looks like. And then I have one pillow. This is my main pillow. And then these 2 pillows here, I throw underneath. So let's get back on this side. So it looks like this. Just put these 2 pillows up, and then this one here, and I'll show you from the trunk side. So if I ever have to pee, I open up my trunk and I just sit out here and pee. But that's what it looks like right now. So it's pretty nice. It's really cozy and it's very consolidated, so it's nice and easy if I need to add any more lumber or any items when I'm working on my build. I can just pretty much fold everything up and then put all this away, and it fits perfectly in a cozy space in the front. And then I can just use my back for loading all my lumber and everything up. So I got my clothes here. So some of them, I got to get the rest of my clothes, my pants out of my duffel bag here. And I'm about to go to the gym so I can shower and get ready for bed. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'll probably add some more commentary about the logistics of like where I park and how I make sure that I'm in a safe area, and then how I prep my covers and everything for bedtime. But for now, this is what we got. And yeah, so night.
This is
after gym time. So basically, right after I hit the gym, I hop in and I kind of look for calm places to park. When it comes to safety, I tend to park at different hotels. I really like to park at different suites and different places that people temporarily park, but are really, really nice. I also park at different parks depending on what the availability is. I don't normally pay for my parking. I normally don't do RV parking or some type of thing like that just because I'm in a literal truck. That's just how I've always done it since Charlotte, and now it's just easier to just park places, So it really depends, but I really love parking at different hotels. I find that they're really secure, especially when you just only go there just to sleep and then you leave. It's only a few hours that you're really sleeping. I'm just now getting into more cooking and breakfast type of stuff, and so that's going to be interesting to see. I think I'll probably end up like going to a park or something in the morning, so that way I can make coffee, do some stretching and stuff and make breakfast. And then I would probably just continue on the day after that. So my routine's definitely going to be changing now that I'm cooking more inside of the Explorer, but I'm really excited to show you guys what it's looking like. But anyways, just rambled for a bit. This is what it looked like for me. I like to go to places that are lightly lit, places that I'm facing greenery, like on the bottom left side, and places that I can see the stars, like on the bottom right side. So this is what it looked like when I sleep. So night, night. So this is what it looks like when I finally find a parking spot. So I kind of just, at first, I just kind of draped stuff around. I had a little throw blanket I showed you, and then I had another fuzzy blanket. So I basically hung those on both sides, and then I used uh, my portable tray as a block as well. So I literally was very resourceful at first, and I just kind of like draped things like that. On the right side, you can see that's actually facing the front end. So on the front side, I would drape that scarf, and it would drape across both sides, and you wouldn't be able to see through. And so that was nice. I like to keep all the corners highly covered so people cannot look in. So that's what it looked like at first, and it's crazy to look at it now because it looks so much different now. It's a lot more secure and just covered, but it just shows you how much the Lord is with you at times like this. But yeah, so this is what it looked like. That's just me, regular night, about to lay down before doing it again. So that's a regular day. So this was, again, a pretty quick one, but thank y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate you watching. If you like this, please subscribe, share with a friend, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you, and I will see y'all next week. All right.